Good morning, everyone. Hello and welcome. It's Marcy here from Stampin' with Marcy. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Southwestern Ontario, Canada, and I would like to welcome you to my Monday morning live here on YouTube. If you're watching the live, please say hello. Let me know where you're coming from. I love to hear from you. If you're watching the replay, please say hello. Let me know where you're coming from. I love to, always love to hear from everybody that is watching my content. I'm just gonna scooch that in just a bit. If you haven't yet, please click that subscribe button below as well as the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos from me. Am I too zoomed in now? Good morning, Amy. Let's scooch you over like that. There we go. Yes, so this morning we're going to be doing the November Maisie's Makes or Marcy's merch. But before we get started, I want to let you know, remind you that tomorrow the online exclusives go live for everybody. Up until now, it's just been the demonstrators that could pre-order. That's another wonderful reason to join my team. Hello, Layla. How are you this morning? Thank you for joining. So we got to pre-order just these items. There are more items coming, so be sure to check the online store wherever you are, because there are more items and they are not in any publication. They are only online. Now, Stampin' Up! Has told us that if the product makes it to the flyer, if it sells out quickly, as the fluffiest friends bundle may, if it's on a flyer, printed material that Stampin' Up! Has provided us, that means that there is a very good chance that it will be restocked. So if it says, if you weren't in time to get the item that you wanted, and it says that it is unavailable, coming soon. I'm not sure what terminology they use. Just means it will be restocked. How many times it will be restocked, we don't know. That's always up to them, depending on lead times for them to get the product back in. I know last week the pretty what are they called? I'm just looking for them. I haven't used them because I was waiting. The adhesive back dragonflies and birds, these were sold out last week. They are coming back. So you cannot order these right now, but these will be in the online store. So I love this bundle so much that I am having a class both in person and to go. The details will be found on the coordinating blog post that will be going live about 10 minutes after I'm done here with you today. The link for that will be in the description box below. So this is both in person and to go. So it's 5 different cards with the envelopes, a PDF. This set does not have any sentiments. It's just the images. So you will use whatever sentiments you have. I chose just a couple different, yeah, there's nothing in that one. I chose a couple different sentiments to go with the cards, but just know that you will have to do your own sentiments. Registration for that closes on Friday. Today is also the last day to sign up for my in-person Stamp a Stack. That is on the Tuesday the 14th in the evening and Saturday the 18th. So also, thank you so very much for everyone that has sent sympathy cards to Connor and our family. It is so truly appreciated. We had Jen's celebration of life on Saturday, and it was very touching and a beautiful tribute. So I got happy mail on Saturday morning on the front porch. Good morning, Carol. Good morning, Brenda. This came from Stampin' Up. So this is my congratulations card for being in the top 10 for leadership for this past Stampin' Up year. I have this beautiful stamp set. What a lovely, lovely card. And then this here is signed by Shelly and Sarah. I got to choose a gift as well, which was really fun. I chose a carry-on. Look at this gorgeous embossed bag. Oh my gosh, and inside is my country leadership pin. So this will go on my apron that I wear when I do events, like my Creative Escape that's in February of 2024. That's here local. So isn't that fabulous? I was so thrilled to receive this. I was really actually shocked to make it to number 10 for that part of my business. I truly, truly love what I do, and I'm just doing my thing. It makes me happy to create and share and grow my team. So thank you, everybody. All right, enough of that. So these are the cards we're going to be creating today. So we're going to start first. This is that beautiful Meandering Meadow Designer Series paper. So this is Maisie's Makes or Marcy's merch. So this month, my merch is the Rustic Metallic Adhesive Back Dots. And the Maisie's Makes, this is when a customer thank you thing that I have, program, couldn't think of the word for a second there, that I have. For those of you that order with me throughout the month, they the orders can be cumulative. So if you order, say you ordered you're subscribed to my paper pumpkin, so that counts. And then if you place like another $50 order, that counts. That would be added together at the end of the month. So every $70 before tax and shipping, class orders, they don't count, but everything else does. You get the guts, Maisie's Makes. You can choose either the Maisie's Makes or the Marcy's merch. Nothing is stamped for you. You have to provide your own sentiments for your projects, but everything else, you'll get pieces, the cardstock to stamp your sentiment on. These I was in a fussy cutting mood, you guys. I do apologize, but I was in a fussy cutting mood. So these are the 3 projects. So you'll get all of the guts, all the supplies to make it. You just have to provide your own sentiments. Or you can choose the dots. And then if you spend $80 before tax and shipping, you're going to get both. So this here is the gorgeous Warm Wishes cards and envelopes. It's an add-on for Paper Pumpkin subscribers. You can choose to purchase this if you are a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, but look at this gorgeous card. So it's already got the sparkle on it. So I chose just sentiments. The More Wishes is what I used to do the card, and I thought that the lovely iridescent ribbon really matched well with that iridescent snow and the dots throughout the sky. So that is what I chose to do for this one. So let's get out of my stack of ready to go stuff. So there's the card base. There's my sentiments. I've got a little pile here. And the envelopes, this is what all of the envelopes, so it's 20 cards and 20 envelopes. So fabulous. If you need Christmas cards in a hurry and you are a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, this is the way to go. We can also cash and carry these as demonstrators. So if you want some, you can totally reach out to your demonstrator if you're not a Paper Pumpkin subscriber and ask for them to order a pack for you. They are while supplies last. All right, so I've already done this. Yeah, I sat and heat embossed all my sentiments yesterday, so we're just going to fussy cut this. Can you believe it is November the 6th already? I just can't believe it. We have our family Christmas here in 4 Saturdays. Isn't that crazy? The month is just going to fly on by. This Saturday, I have some of my team coming here for a in-person watch party. It is Stampin' Up's on stage at home. So we are using a adorable upcoming bee set. I don't have it right in here with me. I don't remember what it's called, but we're going to be spending the day having fun, crafting, watching the event. I think it go from 11 till 4, I think. Let me cut this down just a smidge. All right. So then I'm just going to come back in here. I think when you fussy cut words like this, it just adds a little bit more to the look of it, rather than just having the big solid image on the cardstock. I just thought mixing the two together, because this is a gorgeous scripty font, and you can go as thin or as wide as you want around those letters. Now, my to-go classes ship anywhere in Canada. I cannot ship outside of the country, but if you live in Canada, you can take my classes. Like I said, all of the details will be in my blog post that goes with this video once I'm done. Because I'm making 3 cards today with you, I thought I would do as much as possible, so we're not taking up too much of your time. Plus, I have a prime rib beef bone in the stock pot upstairs. Brad fixed our oven yesterday, or not yesterday, the day before, in the morning, Saturday morning. He got it all fixed. It wasn't working. So I had a prime rib roast in the freezer, so I did that up yesterday. So for our dinner in the oven, so I've got the leftovers in the pot boiling with carrots and celery and garlic. I forgot to get onion at the grocery store, so there's no onion in my soup. All right, so I am going to, I used my Stampin' Seal. I love to do this when I am adding ribbon or twine to my projects because you can take and pull it off and reposition it if you're not happy with the way that it looks. All right, so let's flip this over. And that I think is too low, but let's see here. So our wishes is going to cover the bottom. So yes, this is too, I've got too big of a loop there. So we're just going to pull that and let's see, a little bit smaller. There's a fine line between too much and not enough. I think, yeah, that'll be good. I didn't want it too big to take away from the other word, but I didn't want it too small. All right, and then this snip like that. Get that out of the way. So now we are going to, because I will snip this down once I am done. So I'm going to be using both my regular size, okay, which is hitting it, my regular size dimensionals and my baby dimensionals. So I know that the S for sure is going to need a dimensional. So there we go. And then I believe, yeah, my E is going to need a dimensional as well. So let's grab one of those. And then because this is going to hang off a bit, it's overlapping. So I'm going to need a teeny tiny bit of dimensional for, whoops, the bottom here. And we're just going to put that right. Get off my fingernail. Come on. We got all our leaves done yesterday as well. Well, not quite all. My Anne Magnolia out at the front still has some leaves hanging on to it. It's funny, my Yellowbird Magnolia, we'll put one there too. It gets its leaves after the Anne, but it loses its leaves sooner. It's so funny how each different tree species loses their leaves at a different time. Okay. All right. So then I am going to add some glue. I'm doing this ahead of time so that I can then, a little bit of glue there, there, just a titch. And then we're going to come and place just like so. Whoops, we don't want it crooked. Hold it for a moment so that it has time to adhere. Lift that up, and that does not want to stick to the S. Okay, now I can come in and peel. That has backing, that has backing. Come on. So have you started decorating for Christmas yet? I won't start until Sunday the 12th. I always wait till after Remembrance Day. My father, grandfathers on both sides my uncles, my mom's brothers, two of them, they served the country. So out of a sign of respect, I like to wait until after Remembrance Day to pull out my Christmas decorations. But to each his own. You do you. No judgment. All right, so now I can tell that I can snip that like that. All right, so we are going to take our, there we go. So I want to come over slightly. I'm going to have a little bit of that showing. Now, do you have these cards? I would love to know if you do. If you do, what have you done with them? It took me a minute because it's so pretty. I didn't want to cover it up. So it took me a minute to decide what I wanted to do. But I'm really happy with the way this looks. It's beautiful, I think. All right, so that's card number 1. Move that to the side. Card number 2. So this is, that out of my way. My sentiment is from Christmas Classics. And I used the, what are you called? Merriest Tree Dies. This one here and this one here. And then the paper is Joy of Christmas. And so I thought it would be fun to die cut the Christmas tree out of this designer series paper. Now this here is the adhesive back gold and silver specialty glitter paper. It's sold out. So it's not listed. You use whatever you have if you're going to recreate any of these on your own. Oh my, look at this. My my glue is like kind of exploding, dripping. I'll put a backing underneath that there. Okay. So, and I used the Snowflake Sky 3D embossing folder on here. So let's grab that pile, and then I'm also using the Festive Pearls to add that little bit more to that card. So let's bring all our stuff in here. Oh, I don't know if you heard that, but my stomach just growled loudly. With the time change, my system doesn't do great with the time change. It really messes with me. And so it is 11:22, but my stomach is thinking that it is 12:22 and it is lunchtime. So yeah. All right, so we're just going to glue this together. A fairly simple card. I like fairly simple cards. The very detailed cards are amazing and beautiful. However, these cards are my go-to. So this die set even has the little tree stump. So cute. So we are going to, actually, nope. That's not what I did. To make it look more like a tree, I glued the tree stump to the card base, and then I put dimensionals on here. So we are going to, because this is adhesive back, We're just going to take and peel. Yes, with the time change, it doesn't, the dogs, your pets, your fur babies, your cats, whatever, they don't understand. And they think, because it was fall back, they think, hey, where's my breakfast? they don't understand that the time has gone back an hour. They think you've just forgotten to feed them. So, oh, that's not going to fit there. Yeah, so Miss Maisie is like going crazy at me. I'm just kind of filling in here and there. Okay. Oh, we need to stamp first. So where's my stamp? Here it is. Here's crumb cake. So crumb cake on crumb cake. And I've got a dimensional stuck to my hand. There we go. And I'm just going to stamp that at the bottom. And this will be really quick and easy because it is just straight across for this. With fussy cutting, the more you do it, the more comfortable you get. And I really do not mind fussy cutting at all. In fact, for my Stamp-A-Stack, the one card uses the bears from the Berry Christmas from the DSP, and I sat and cut everybody's bears out for them for their cards so they don't have to. Because I really literally do not mind fussy cutting. I enjoy it. So we're just leaving a little border or a halo around, and I'm turning my paper. A good pair of snips is really, really important for fussy cutting. And I find that the shorter blade snips are better because it's easier to handle rather than those long blades. And you just keep turning that. And so this is Cherry Cobbler. And the way I got all of my embossed sentiments really good crisp white is I pulled out my Stamparatus. Yes, it's retired. Stampin' Up! No longer sells them. If you have that or any stamp positioning tool, go over it with your Versamark, stamp it, and then re-ink again with Versamark so that you can be sure that you've got enough Versamark on your stamp, on your cardstock, so that when you put your embossing powder, there's enough on there to really get a good, crisp, well-defined image. But don't squish too hard with these photopolymers, because then you can like smush, distort your image, your sentiment. So there we go. All right, so I'm going to glue this stuff on the bottom first before I put my tree so that I know exactly where to put it. So, and that's a little crooked. I got a little hump there. That is going to be good enough. So I know I want this. Right down here. And then my Christmas is glued flat as well, because I wanted my tree element to really be the focal point. So then that is going to go like so. And lift it up so that I can make sure that I am straightish. All right, so, and I've left the spot here because I'm going to be scooching that the tree trunk in there. So all right. Hello, Emily. How are you? All right, so we're going to pull that down a bit because we don't want that the star to be at the very top. So we're going to pull that down a bit. Then give that a press. Add some liquid glue and carefully grab my reverse tweezers here. Oh, wrong end. There we go. So then I'm going to just take this and tuck it up right in the center there. There we go. And we're a little crooked. There we go. And there is card number 2. So let's just take our insert piece and pop. Hello, Carol from Connecticut. How are you? Thank you for joining. All right, so there is card number 2. Easy peasy, but oh no, it's not done. I got ahead of myself. I forgot. I want some of these pretty gold pearls. So one there, and one up here. We're going in a little triangle shape around the sentiment so that it's really getting that sentiment to be the focal point. And if you're new to my channel, yes, this stuff has adhesive on the back, but I don't trust it. Come on. I don't trust that it will stay. There we go. So I like to add a dot of my liquid glue so that it has that extra security that it is going to arrive at the recipient's mailbox intact. There, now we're done. And now card number 3. So with this card, I used my Sending Smiles. And the focal point of this card really is this Meandering Meadows. Now, this is part of the online exclusives that are available starting tomorrow. 162735 for the package. So all of these, I've shown them before in a video. All the different patterns are gorgeous. So your pattern, if you place an order with me this month, your pattern might be a little different. So I have, there's my birthday wishes. I used I love this die set. The cracker and treat box dies. It's got all kinds of different labels for you to use besides the little cracker treat box. So garden green goes with all of them. So I wanted to show that this is part the way I cut it. So this is a little different. This is the paper for my original. This one here, that's the back side. So this card, I'm doing this one here, and that's the full, and that's the back side of that. So I wanted to do less florally, just the subtle floral, more of the tree, so that if you're needing a more gender neutral or masculine, however you want to look at that, say that, this pattern is going to be perfect for you. And this one here, yes, I added some embellishments, but guys like embellishments too. So it doesn't, as long as it's not like sparkle sparkle. And that's where the rustic metallic dots come in. And then a bit of linen thread just adds that little bit more to the pattern, the card. But this paper, I have a feeling, guys, this paper is going to sell out quickly. So if you like it, I would highly suggest that you get that order in right away. Reach out to your demonstrator, or if you're a demonstrator and you haven't ordered yet and you've been waiting for your budget to allow for it, I would not hesitate, because I really do think that this is going to go quickly. I'm going to be placing a very early in the morning order tomorrow. Okay, with this, I snipped off the end of that. I'm going to be placing an order early tomorrow because I've got some customers that want that. They want the, I kind of went a little, the fluffiest friends. So I'm getting that order placed right away so that they are not disappointed. If you want me to place that order for you, reach out. And remember, I have a class with that. I love fluffy, cute animals. So I'm just taking my twine, linen thread, and it comes off the spool curly. So all you have to do is the heat of your hand, just run it through, and the heat and the oils in your fingers will straighten that out, so that way it's not this curly cute little pigtail ish thing. So then you can then manipulate it and have it go however you want. And I am going to take, I don't want it like perfect. I want, that looks good. I don't want my loops perfect. I want them kind of different sizes. There we go. I think that looks good. And now this is where you would bring in your mini dimensionals, so that, because they fit perfectly on that little die cut sentiment label. And 3. Good morning, Elfrida. Thank you for joining. All right. So again, because my tree is on the left or the right-hand side, my sentiment's going over to the left, and I'm going to pull this one up just slightly, and I'm going to have it butt right up against the side. Lift that up to make sure that I am sticking that down straight. That looks good. And then again, with the 3s in the triangle formation, because it is more visually appealing for your eye. And we are placing them around the sentiment to really highlight it. And they add just that little bit something extra to your card without making it too sparkly or girly. It just, I think this card still looks very masculine. So there we have it. All right, let's clear this stuff out of the way, bring back, and there we go. So Maisie's makes for November. Again, all of the details will be found in my blog post that will be going live in about 10 minutes. I'm just making sure that this is in camera view. Let's see here. We've got a little bit of a delay. So the blog post, I will put that link in the description box below for my website. Please use this month's host code when you're shopping in my online store for all orders under $200. Don't use the code if your order is $200 or more before tax and shipping, because you're going to earn your own rewards, and I want you to get the rewards that you have earned. I use the rewards to purchase supplies for like this for the Maisie's makes and stuff like that. So if you have any questions, please reach out. I'm happy to help in any way that I can. If you enjoyed my content, please give me a like, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, share my video. Sharing is caring, and it's how I reach more crafty friends, team members, and customers. All right, you guys, have a fabulous rest of your day. It's Monday, so let's kick this week's butt. All right, bye for now.